Quack, quack, quack. I make my great appearance finally in Merc with a Podcast, episode 145. Quack, quack, quack.
You are listening to Merc with a Podcast, episode 145. I am my mom took Tylenol host, Corwin, and with me is he pulled me down as I was being raptured co-host, Scott.
Motherfucker, you're not leaving this shithole.
The Merc with a Podcast is your monthly slave view of all things Deadpool, which is published by Marvel Comics. You can find a Merc report to us on Facebook under Merc with a Podcast, or email us at hipsterdaken, that's DAKEN, at gmail.com, and Patch will send us your Hell House facts.
Guys, before we start, Corwin has some important words he wants to share with us. Corwin, tell us what you think about Charlie Kirk's assassination. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Tell us how you feel.
I'm sure. Well, not I'm sure. It is wrong to kill people. I will say that. But for anybody,
you don't have to go on. I was just trying to get you in trouble.
Well, I like to go all the way with things, but yeah, it's been an interesting month to say the least.
So I have a story to share with everybody. Hi, everybody. What's going on? Okay. So yesterday, my parents and I were like, my mom didn't feel like cooking for Rosh Hashanah, so we decided, you know what? We'll go in town. We'll go to dinner.
Wait a minute. Rosh Hashanah?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me you're Jewish.
Where the fuck have you been?
I'm joking. Go ahead.
Anyway, so we go into town and we go to the Hard Rock Café because we haven't been there for like 20 years. There was this couple. I don't even want to call them a couple. A man and a woman sitting at a table next to us. He looked like this guy was dressed in a 3-piece suit, had 3 rings on, and I think he might have been a vampire.
Did he avoid sunlight?
Yeah, and then he looked ghoulish. He looked like he was sleeping half the time. Then they bring him a basket of chicken wings. He only eats.
Are you sure? Are you sure he just wasn't married?
Oh no! I have theories.
Sorry. Go ahead.
They bring over the chicken wings. He only eats the celery. The woman next to him, she's I don't know, she's overweight in her late 60s, wearing a dress. And she just she orders the steak, has 2 bites, and then they just leave.
They were scoping their next human meal.
The 3 of us just looked at each other and we're like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if this man is he's wearing the rings of his victims. I don't know if she was getting him drunk to kill him. Something was going on. They didn't even eat their food, okay?
I'm telling you, they're scoping out their next victims that night.
Anything else we want to talk about? Well, have you finished Alien Earth?
Yes.
Man, did that finale suck.
I think by episode 7, I realized that they weren't going to wrap up everything for one season. It's a 1-season show. Around then, I realized that they're going to spread this out as much as possible. So yeah, I think it went downhill after there. I mean,
They lost the plot so quickly in that finale.
yeah, there's nothing about the aliens really, which okay, but I wanted a little bit more. I wanted more, and 8 episodes is just not enough to tell the story.
Well, everybody was like, "Oh, okay, we know how this is going to end. It's going to end badly," and it's just like, "Oh, we're talking about synthetics and not the alien. What's the what?"
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I'll watch season two, but I mean, if it even gets renewed, but I'm hoping they get back on track because man, they made me lose hope very quickly in that finale for this show.
yeah. I mean, even before then,
No, when we
it's
got the
just
flashback, that was awesome.
that was awesome. But then the very next episode was just like, okay, that's when I realized they're not going to wrap up everything by the end of the season, and that there's going to be more than one season. Honestly, I thought at the end of this first season they're going to just completely blow up the island and kill all the aliens, and tie it off with a nice little bow.
It
But
is what it
they're
is.
they're
Now,
stretching it out.
I mean, it was doing from what I was hearing, it was doing well. So we'll see if it gets renewed.
I mean, I'm surprised we didn't even hear about a renewal before they aired the last episode.
Well, apparently this show also like they filmed this during the strikes and everything.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah, like they had to stop production and then go back. I mean, that could be and also another reason why that finale just felt like what? Because like maybe like the actors were working with a script that
They
they
couldn't.
couldn't finish.
Yeah.
Um, and what have you been thinking of Peacemaker?
I'm enjoying it. It's depressing. It's supposed to be. Everybody's supposed to, at a low, but I'm enjoying it. I'm expecting things to turn around and, start moving in a more positive direction, but I'm enjoying it.
I am. I'm hoping it picks up because after last episode, I'm like, okay, this is dragging.
How many episodes is the season going to be?
I don't know, 8, 10.
Well, the other world has to be something wrong with it. I mean, all the theories are that it's going to be like Nazi
Earth
run
X.
Earth 2 or whatever. Yeah. So, um, yeah, I'm waiting for that shoe to drop.
Now, oh, quack, quack, quack. Just to clarify for Corwin's bird blindness, I am a duck and not an eagle. Quack, quack, quack. That was great. Bird blindness. He didn't tell me he had a duck.
That show's ridiculous and funny in so many ways.
According to Google, there's going to be 8 episodes.
So what are we at, 4?
I think we're at 4 or 5.
5? Damn. Well, at least
And
Slow Horses is back. So
and did he? Who?
Slow Horses.
What's that?
It's oh boy, it's a British show. It's a kind of spy thriller.
Oh! I thought you
It's
were saying.
basically
I thought like it's like. Wait, did I miss? Like, I don't remember what Michael Rooker's character's name is.
oh no. That's Red Saint Cloud or something. Saint Cloud or something like that. But yeah,
But go on. So it's a British show.
slow British show. Gary Oldman. It's basically the washouts of intelligence, and of course they run afoul some things, and it's this department of washouts. But it's a really good show. The 5th season starting. You definitely should watch it.
You know what I saw for the first time ever?
Mm-hmm.
I saw it on Sunday in IMAX. Apollo 13.
Oh man, I haven't seen that since it came out.
Yeah, 1995, 30-year anniversary.
Jeez, what'd you think?
Oh no, I loved it. It was awesome. No, I just wanted to say, like, I never saw Apollo 13, saw it for the first time in IMAX. So holy shit, that movie was great. Oh, and I can't remember. I know we were doing the chat, but I can't remember if we talked about it on the show. I watched Fan Four Stick. We collectively, as a society, owe Madam Web an apology.
Do we now?
Fan Four Stick is quite possibly one of the worst superhero movies I have ever seen. It's up there with X-Men Apocalypse and Superman 4, the Quest for Peace.
Damn. Well, it was
And
supposed to be a lot.
Morbius.
It was supposed to be a lot more and a lot different, and producers and they just really butchered the script from what I heard.
You know what that movie was missing?
Mm-hmm.
An act. It was just first act and then third act. There was no second act in that movie.
It was rough. I
Oh god, that was terrible.
You got to find a script for it because it was a totally different movie.
Yeah, so was Madam Web, apparently. Apparently, they got on set and they're like, oh, yeah, we're going to take 30 pages out of this movie. I'm not sure if you heard about that, but like, yeah, it was supposed to be connected to the MCU, and they're like, oh, yeah, we're not doing that. Bye.
And that, what sucks too is like people sign up for it from the original script they saw, and for them to butcher it and change it so much after that's terrible.
Well, it's like what I said about, what's her face? Jessica Chastain for Dark Phoenix. Oh, I'm doing a Marvel film. They never said you're doing
Fox.
you're doing a Fox film. They said, "Oh, you're doing a Marvel film." And then she appeared on set, and you could tell exactly the scene when she realized she was on a Fox movie. Because remember, she's at the house party and she's all cheerful, and then the broccoli people come, and then she has no emotion for the rest of the film. Because that's what they told her. Oh no, it's an X-Men film.
Terrible.
God, oh yeah, no, Dark Phoenix is up there too.
Yes, it is. It is.
And while we're there, we're just throwing New Mutants.
Actually, New Mutants isn't half bad. Better than everything else you've named.
No, it's a bad movie. All right. I didn't add this to the news, but talking about people whose mother took Tylenol when they were pregnant. He whose name shall not be named. What are we calling him? Volt? Whatever. But did he sell the $7 million sketch of New Mutants 98? Liefeld was donated the thing to charity, and they were auctioning off the sketch cover for $7 million.
Wrong name.
Oh. Boulderfield? Is that what we're calling him?
There you go, Boulderfield. Yes.
That's what Boulderfield.
Did he get?
Do you know if it's sold?
Did he get the money for it? Oh, I have no clue.
Oh, I don't know. I'm asking you.
I don't keep.
And you're like, who would be stupid? You're like, who would be stupid enough to buy this? And I'm just thinking, probably Ryan Reynolds, because he just wants it,
Well, if you have the money to burn, but still.
And another item of news I forgot to include, but let's just talk about it. Yeah, they're pretty much saying Deadpool's not in Doomsday.
Okay.
Because they had to come out because of the whole quote-unquote fight that happened on set, and everybody was saying it was Downey and Reynolds, because apparently everybody hates Ryan Reynolds. And then...
I don't know this theory, so what is this going on?
No, it's not a theory. Apparently there was a verbal fight that happened on the set between two actors for Doomsday.
Mm-hmm.
So the internet went ablaze saying it was between Robert Downey Jr. and Ryan Reynolds. Basically, they had to
Okay.
do damage control, and Robert Downey Jr.'s camp was like, Robert has never met or worked with Ryan Reynolds.
Mm.
And then Ryan Reynolds basically just came out and was like, I'm not in the movie. Like, I haven't set foot on the Doomsday set.
Damn, I wonder who it is then.
Okay.
There's
You
a lot of
fuck.
actors, so it could be,
Okay, you
you
fuckers.
know.
Listen to me. Despite me having the joke that says I'm credible, don't go around the internet and fucking say on Merc with a podcast, the host said this, so this must be who the two actors are. But I heard
We're
from.
credible.
Remember, I'm credible because so many people said I was credible for the New Mutants thing. Which, by the way, remember,
Oh, you're
and
breaking up. Say that again. By the
I
way.
said, by the way, remember, New Mutants was delayed, and Laura Shue Donner did say, I really hope they don't put it on Hulu. That's a shame that they want to do this. So I was right about when I said that. It was just the fact that everybody was running it, like all of a sudden I was like the most fucking credible person in the world. Um
And then we had 20s of listeners.
I heard from a person.
I
Okay?
really hope it's a person and not an animal. Uh-huh.
I heard from a houseplant, right? I'm not saying if it's one or two houseplants, but I heard from a houseplant. It was between Letitia and Pedro.
Oh. Oh.
And basically it
I
was
could see that.
over Pedro. Yeah, it was like, oh, yeah, you're a fucking piece of shit because you don't believe in trans rights.
Yeah, I could see that happening.
And my sister. So I heard it from a houseplant. Doesn't mean this is the credible answer. This is just what I heard from a houseplant. Episode title:
Mm.
Houseplant. Okay.
Well, they're writing her out. Aren't they writing her out anyway?
I don't know. I heard that Coogler wants to finish up his trilogy.
Mm.
Again, this is just, you could probably go anywhere on the internet and find that source that Coogler wants to finish up what he had in mind. But other than that, let's get into the credible news nobody pays attention to. Corwin, we have 3 credible items to regurgitate.
Say what?
Item number 1, the PS5 Wolverine game trailer was shown at Sony's State of Play, and Wolverine's outfit looks an awful lot / inspired by the Deadpool and Wolverine outfit.
Are we really surprised with that?
I am, because you never played the 2 or 3 Insomniac games, right?
Nope.
You really should. They're good. I mean, the Miles game, the one that's like set in between 1 and 2, it's a much shorter game. I'm just letting you know in case you're like, what the hell? This was only like 8 hours. It's a much shorter game, but yeah, they're all good games. It took them forever to get the rights to the Raimi suit, as they call it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Tobey Maguire suit. It took them forever, and they made that like
Yeah.
free DLC. So yeah, no, I'm just a little bit shocked that it's like, oh wow, that looks just like the movie suit. Meaning they got permission right away that yeah, you can use the movie suit for the game. I'm sure that just like the Spider-Man game, you could probably they're gonna have like 20 different fucking suits you can have him wear.
Mm-hmm.
Which to me just says, okay, I'm gonna have him wear the X-Force suit the whole time. Because that's all I care about. Give me the X-Force suit.
Yellow and blue. Okay.
Oh, and so people know, when we are recording this, Marvel Zombies just dropped. So that's why we didn't talk about it. Because we haven't had time to watch it yet.
I'm surprised people are excited about that.
Well, I was excited, But then I saw Aquafina's name and I immediately went, "Oh God, this is going to suck." She went to the Chris
I don't know.
Pratt School of voice acting.
She might be a victim. You never know. She might get killed in the first act. I don't know.
Oh,
I'm just making shit up.
please, God. She's one of those people
And
that
why?
if
Why?
I see her name on something, I just go, "No, I'm not watching this."
And why don't we like her again?
Because she can't act. That's why I don't like her.
I mean, I have no problem. She was cool in Raya. Is it Raya and the Dragon or something? That was a good
Yeah,
one.
her acting, it's
Oh,
one note, and her voice acting, she plays this. She doesn't do voices. Like she won't pitch it up or pitch it down. It's just, oh, I got a job. Okay, I can just talk like how I normally talk.
oh, she's got a famous voice. People know her voice.
Well, yeah, and she also got in trouble because she's like, which is understandable. She was like, "Oh, hey, I don't like. I'm not going to do Asian accents,"
Okay.
which is like understandable. But
Yeah.
because but then everybody was like going, "But you based
You're
your
Asian.
whole, your well, no, yeah, like I'm not like how I do samurai,
I got you. I got you. I'm teasing.
but." It's like, but you base your whole career on black culture because she started off as a YouTube rapper. It's like, but you're fine with acting black though. Okay, this is a little odd. Um, yeah, I hate her. Same exact thing. Every single time I see people like, "Oh, Kumail Nanjiani is going to come up as Booster Gold," I'm like, "Please, God, no! I will never watch a fucking DC property with him in it."
Who is that?
Uh, he played the dude in the Eternals. He's Pakistani.
Oh, okay. Kun. Say his
Kumail.
first name again. Kumail.
Kumail
Okay. Yes, I missed
Nanjiani.
that part.
Yeah, he's another one that's like, "Oh, wow. Yeah, you get hired and you don't change your voice at all." Like Conan did it the best when they were playing the second Lord of the Rings Shadows of War game. And he plays a troll in it. Not a troll, an ogre, orc. And Conan was just like, "You didn't change your voice at all. Everyone's talking in a Cockney accent, and you're just you. What the fuck?"
mm.
I don't know. If I'm getting paid money to like voice act, and everybody has a Cockney accent, then by golly, I'm going to do a Cockney accent. Oi,
What
governor.
if he? What if he wasn't any good at it?
Oh, well, he's not good at comedy or at acting. So, I mean,
Ouch. Ouch.
anyway, item number two. Ryan Reynolds finally admits to leaking Deadpool footage. Grateful that I did the wrong thing. This is Wesley Stenzel over at Entertainment Weekly. Ryan Reynolds is coming clean about getting his hands dirty. The Free Guy star. What the fuck? You should just say the Deadpool star. Why are we saying the Free Guy? The Free Guy
Because they
star
want people
finally
to watch
admitted
that.
that he it's an okay movie. Finally admitted that he leaked the Deadpool test footage in 2014, which he said led to the film receiving a green lit from 20th Century Fox. Yes, I cheated a little bit, but I think I was on to something that people would be interested in. Reynolds said in a conversation with moderator Anita Lee at the Toronto International Film Festival on Friday. "I'm grateful that I listened to the instinct, and I'm grateful that I did the wrong thing at that moment. We previously knew that the filmmaker Tim Miller produced a CGI test footage as a mock-up for the live-action Deadpool movie that might look like in 2012, featuring Reynolds, who blah 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 blah." There's another quote here. Oh,
How many blah 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 blahs was in that actual article?
tons. I don't know how the person has a career in journalism. No, I love this quote from Ryan Reynolds. "Some asshole leaks it online, and I'm like, looking at the guy in the mirror brushing my teeth. The Free Guy star said it."
Looking in the mirror while brushing my teeth.
I mean, remember, this is going back. Let's say it was like at a Comic Con or something, and Reynolds was like, "I'm 90% sure. I think it was me who leaked it." But yeah, we all suspected it was him or Tim
Yeah.
Miller. He did the right thing. We got the movie, and it was great. And we got two more movies, and they were great.
Mm. All right.
Okay. I mean, you have anything to add, or?
No, but I mean, I don't think anybody's surprised that it was Reynolds.
All right. Item number 3: Marvel Rivals. Devil confirmed in new leaked voice lines.
Uh oh. Uh
This
oh.
is Daniela Malik over at Sports Illustrated, because technically Marvel Rivals is an esport. Because I was like, why the fuck is this on Sports Illustrated?
Crap.
I was kind of looking for like an actual credible website, because I see all the YouTube videos for it. But I'm like, okay, someone has to have reported this, and this is the most credible news website I found.
Mm.
I like this. It starts off, Marvel Jesus official appearance is much closer than we expected.
Yes.
After much speculation that Angel and Daredevil would debut as the heroes from Marvel Rivals Season 4, the latter's inclusion now appears all but confirmed, with the recent leaks also spotlighting another character as likely a frontrunner. On August 25th, data miner X0X Leak on X shared nearly 3 minutes of voice lines and interactions featuring Deadpool, bantering with the cast, strongly hinting he may arrive in the games next season. Apart from the two quips from Wade Wilson himself, the leaks primarily include the roster's POV and reactions, similar to the earlier Dynamine interactions for Emma Frost. However, unlike those for Emma, none of those lines reference any new or upcoming maps. One interesting thing to note, Spider-Man's specific exchange with Deadpool is in the compilation was first teased by the same account back in late February 2025, meaning that there's a good chance that the alleged voice lines regarding Hitmonkey and MODOK's interactions within the earlier leak are also real. Yo, we're getting Hitmonkey in this? Fuck
You know, I
yeah.
actually started the second season of the show.
Nice. I still haven't even started it. I did finish the first season of Hulu's
What
Futurama.
I know. I haven't.
I also I can't remember if we talked about it on the show or not. I also finished the King of the Hill revival.
I'm hearing good things about that one.
It's really good. Continuing.
Bobby's an adult now.
The leak was met with an overall positive and enthusiastic reception, as many players were excited for Deadpool to finally appear in Season 0. That said, some are skeptic of the gameplay details, featuring he might enter as yet another duelist, inflating the role even more and making Wade the third consecutive DPS addition. And then it just goes on talking more about, like, Daredevil and the esports side of it. But yeah, I haven't downloaded Marvel Rivals just because, it'll probably take up my whole entire hard drive on my PS5 for a game that I'm only going to play once.
Got to get your external drive.
And expand the memory. Well, no, it doesn't matter, because the PS5 can't play off of the external drive.
Well, I mean, you can move stuff around
Yeah,
easier.
that's annoying, but
Yeah, maybe, but Johnny, my oldest, was playing it this summer when he was here, so I got to hear and see a lot of the rival stuff, especially when Jeff was popular and then the Fantastic Four dropped. So I haven't touched it, but I've been seeing a lot of it.
and then for some odd reason, when Emma Frost dropped, there was a lot of stiff socks around the house.
I mean, they've been doing characters like that from the get go. I mean, Psylocke and some other ones, so there's no surprise.
But yeah, maybe Deadpool will be what gets me to go in. Then again, I said the same exact thing about Fortnite, and Deadpool has been in that like 17 times now. So,
Hmm.
all right, we do have a Hell House facts.
Oh, really? Is this car insurance?
Yes, this is Vic.
Vic? Is that you?
All right, Mike Rogers wrote in, and you can too, at hipstertalkin@gmail.com. That's DAKEN. The main reason we were talking about Tom King, and I was saying, why does everybody hate Tom King now?
Mm-hmm.
So Mike wrote in,
I don't
the
know.
main reason Tom gets hate is due to the fact that he is good at limited series, but can get bad with longer series. His Batman book had major slumps. I would say he reads better in trade than month to month. And then he says, for anime to watch, I suggest go all in Gundam.
That's my weakness. I can't do the mech thing unless, we've got some kaiju. I just can't. I don't know what it is with me and mechs. Just don't have
Or,
love for
or,
them at
or,
all.
or the worst fucking protagonist of all time, who's a whiny little bitch.
But I mean, there's kaiju, so again,
Shinji, stop being gay and get in the Eva. But Dad, I don't want to. Stop being gay. Get in the Eva. Dad, you shouldn't be saying problematic things like that. What? I'm just saying, don't be gay. Get in the Eva. Then I asked Mike, I can't say, I can say I'm going to be in NecoCon. I'm doing a panel because
oh shit, I forgot all about that.
yeah, because somebody on this podcast, not pointing fingers, was like, I'll get back to you with help. Never came back. So I was like, hey, Mike, you want to help me with this? And of course, this fucking nerd, he suggests that a good point is get into the Fate series. We're not watching the Fate series. Stop suggesting it.
What you got against the Fate series?
Nothing but this fucking nerd, man. Oh, Magic the Gathering. They have
Actually,
spider.
weren't you supposed to tell me the order to watch Fate in?
No, Steins Gate. Which reminds me,
Oh, thanks.
because I was doing the math. Yeah, I'm gonna be sending you that list because we need to start watching that. If we're gonna be doing one episode per month,
Okay.
150's in February,
Oh
and
damn,
Steins
already.
Gate's gonna be about like 60
Wait,
episodes.
that's five. Well, this is 145. Six. Ah, okay.
Yeah, this episode might not come out till October, but
Damn.
but yeah,
Okay.
I will send you the because so people know we're doing the a machete type order in which we're going to watch it up to I think like episode first season we're going to go to episode 22 and then we're going to go right into season 2 because season 2 takes place in between like episode 22 and episode 23. So we're doing one of those deals. Like we're actually going to watch it in kind of chronological order, which is hard to do. Say we're watching something in chronological order when it's time travel. So it's like, oh yeah,
There's the irony there.
we should watch this episode last because it takes place in like the year like 2050. But it'll all make sense. And so people know, as just a reminder, which I showed you the picture, I also got the hardcover. We are reading next episode for our 15th anniversary. So if you want to, you can email us at hipsterdoc@gmail.com. Maybe say what your favorite memory or something is of the show for the past 15 years.
15.
We will be, for Passive Vision, we will be doing Supergirl World of Tomorrow by Tom King.
you say 15?
15 years. Yeah, we talked about this, and you're like, oh my God, I can't believe he's 15. And I said, yeah, when it's 16, maybe we can teach it to drive and never look back.
Jeez.
Just wave goodbye. Bye, show.
15 years, Scott.
Yeah, 15 years. And what do we have? 15 listeners. COVID was a real bitch. It killed the 5 that we finally gained when we got 20.
Knocked us back down, huh?
Hey, it was better than when we had 7.
Mm. All right.
Oh, and while we're also on that, we might not be reviewing Batman Deadpool next month. It depends. I bought my issues online. I don't know when I'm getting them.
Yeah, there's no digital versions.
Yeah, because I was like, you know what? This might be a bitch to buy in a comic book store. So I'm just going to go, online and buy my 2 issues. So I would have thought.
Wait, 2? Oh, October and November?
Deadpool is Batman, Deadpool, and then Deadpool Batman. I thought it was this month, September, and then next month, October.
Yeah. Yes.
You said October, November.
Yes. You're right. It's this month and next month.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so we might be reviewing it in November. It depends when I get my issues in the mail. So, because I bought both issues from the same seller, so they might be, just sending them both
waiting.
Together. Yeah. So I'm just giving everyone the heads up. It's like, why aren't you guys doing it? The one person who might actually fucking care who listens to this show. That's why, because I'm waiting to get the fucking issues. Yeah, apparently Kevin Smith wrote a story in this thing.
Mm-hmm. The Green Arrow and Daredevil.
And then, what's his face? I heard Miller. So are they talking about Frank Miller did something?
Yep. Old Man Logan and Dark Knight.
Is it bad?
Future Batman.
Is it really that bad? Because I heard it's bad.
Yeah, it's not that great.
He needs to retire. Remember the time when he said him and a bunch of comic creators got together and they cried in a circle talking about 9/11?
No, I don't.
Yeah, it was something like Wendy. Oh God, that was like ages ago when we had Wendy on the show once a year.
No,
we were talking about that. It was like 2012 or something. And Wendy's like, yeah, apparently like him and a bunch of other like comic creators got in a circle, and then they just had a good like circle jerk of tearing over 9/11 for no apparent reason.
I mean, you don't need a reason to grieve.
Well, it was an inside job.
Did you hear about the statue that somebody created and dropped off at a mall in DC? I think it was a mall of the president and Epstein.
I have an Epstein comment when we get into one of these books. And talking about the books, here's our ranking. We have
rating system.
Is a part-time liquor, a browse is a 0.1, a gentleman's decoy is a low 0.1, and a burn is a boulder field.
Did you change that, or was it there from last time?
It was there from last time. I just copy and pasted this thing. All right, you want to take us into our first book?
Oh, crap. Is it me? Am I first?
Yeah.
Hold on. My tablet's locked. All right. We've got Wolverine and... Deadpool / Wolverine, number 8. We've got Benjamin Person writing, Joshua Cassera on art, Guru EFX on colors, and Joe Sabino on letters. All right, so Wolverine has been injected with more of Legacy 2.0 to help Apaka Strife control him. And we see that Strife's Apocalypse Strife's plan is to raise the Earth, and then 1,000 years from now, create a new utopia of mutants using the DNA embryos he has stored away, and to bring about a paradise. So that's
Yo,
his.
can I just say
Mm-hmm,
something?
mm-hmm.
So you're telling me there's a silver dong, a blue dong, and another blue dong? Oh, it doesn't.
What does that have to do with anything?
Oh, because I'm looking at the panel right now where they're all naked. Wait. Doesn't isn't Nightcrawler supposed to have two dicks?
No, that was a Wolverine thing supposedly, but I think I don't know. That's garbage. Anyway,
Remember, remember when they said that Wolverine was a leprechaun?
anyway, cut to present day, and in South Dakota, the legacy zombies are out infecting people,
Yo,
and
while
Dr.
we're on the
Talon.
topic, okay? So all the men have hair. Why? Yes, I have questions. Why do Storm and Jean Grey not have hairy legs?
I mean, I don't know.
Did Strife shave them?
Their DNA's been altered from Krakoa, where they don't grow hair on their legs. There we go. Moving on.
So do you think they have
Um,
hair on?
possibly.
Now,
We will
Nightcrawler,
never know
technically
because
his
it's
hair
all
is
covered.
black, but his whole entire body is blue. So for Nightcrawler, is his pubic hair black or is it just still blue because he's furry?
He is just furry, and his fur is, I believe, blue. If you shave him, he looks normal. Okay.
Wait.
So,
Hold on, wait. You're telling me that if you shave Nightcrawler, his skin is going to be normal color?
yes,
Are you just saying that to get this conversation moving, or is this actually true?
both. He has a thin layer of blue fur, which is why he looks blue. Anyway, Talon does take control of Maverick and Deadpool using a hacked version of the Legacy 2.0 nanites. When did she get her arm cut off? Because I think she makes mention of that eventually. Did Wolverine do it? Did we know? Do you remember? No.
No, didn't she say she got in an accident because there was a mutant fight and they threw her card through
Oh,
the
maybe that's
cafe
what it was.
window and that's where she lost her hand?
Killed her family, or probably
Yeah.
something like that. Still liking her dress style, which isn't quite appropriate, but yes, she takes control of these
I
two,
will wait
and
till you're done because I have comments. Yes.
and then she infects other people with this legacy so she can control her army. Then we meet Legacy, who's some kind of AI robot, artificial intelligence, where Strife is using its, I don't even want to call it blood, but its substance to create his legacy virus. So Talon attacks Strife. Apocalypse sends Wolverine out
I thought
to
this
deal
was
with them, but
Apocalypse's son.
no, this is Strife who's possessed by Apocalypse. Apocalypse always wanted his body. That was the whole
No,
point.
no. You
Except,
said so the legacy is now an AI robot. And I was saying, no, I thought this character here was
oh,
Apocalypse's son.
no, that's not Nemesis. I don't know. I think he's AI. Isn't he some machine or whatever? He might be a mutant. I don't know.
Go on.
He's a generator. You produce a contagion that allows for my control. I don't know. Anyway, but Stripocalypse loses his control over Wolverine. It starts to wane, and Wolverine stabs him. But then, Stripocalypse feeds him to one of the dinosaur monsters, which infects him with a huge amount of the Legacy 2.0, and then we have a hulked out version of Wolverine.
First off, this is a part-time fruit liquor.
This book is nuts.
Okay, so the thing I want to say, go back to the page where she gets the VR. Let's just call it the VR helmet.
Okay.
That middle panel. At
Mm-hmm.
first, I thought they were finally giving her a bra. I'm dead serious because when you do the zoom, the panel by panel thing digitally.
You're zooming. It's okay. You can admit that you were zooming. Go ahead.
Well, yeah, I was zooming, but I'm just saying. But when you do panel by panel swipe, I was like, oh, okay, she's finally getting dressed, and oh no, it's VR goggles. But then you go to the bottom panel and talking about her bottoms. Yeah, she's not wearing any underwear at all.
You don't know that. She can have a thong on.
So, do you think Strife shaves her too? It's yes. I have another contest. Somebody draw me a picture of Strife shaving any mutant. I don't care.
Male or female.
Any female mutant, Strife just shaving them.
I mean, you see, he has all these blades on his armor for a reason.
Oh yeah, there you go. Can you going through online reviews of this? Can you believe people are not enjoying this book?
Of course, haters gonna hate.
People are fucking nuts.
I can agree with that.
Oh yeah, talking about how people are nuts. One of the other things when I was looking into about why people hate Tom King, apparently is because he was with the CIA. That's just why they hate him.
Yeah.
Okay. People are fucking weird. Oh
yeah, this was, and it was also like Afghanistan times. It was he left CIA way back. But go ahead.
While we're on the topic, why do people hate Zeb Wells? Because when they announced that Zeb Wells is going to write, Deadpool Batman, for the Marvel side, people were pissed. Mm-hmm. Why do people hate Zeb Wells now all of a sudden?
I will quote a friend of mine who says he writes like you take two action figures and just smash them together. End quote. I don't get it either, but.
Yeah, he's a writer on Robot Chicken. Your point?
He wrote Marvel Zombies.
Which one?
The animated feature that came out today.
I mean, he also did write on She-Hulk and,
And he also wrote, my friend didn't like his Spider-Man run, which I did, but hey.
He also wrote Deadpool and Wolverine.
He also wrote what?
He also wrote Deadpool and Wolverine.
Which version? Oh, did he really?
Yeah, he's credited as one of the writers. Are you and I speculated that because he got the credit, he most likely was the writing supervisor or wrote the parts for the TVA? Because it only made sense since he was writing a bunch of the MCU stuff. That are okay, more MCU, Kevin Feige's okay, we need somebody to connect some of this stuff, so we're just going to bring in Zeb Wells.
Hey,
which I finally saw that deleted scene because I never watched the deleted scenes, and we're oh yeah, I watched them all. That was awesome. Peter just kept Deadpool and Kidpool.
He had a family, man.
You know that Earth is fucked. I mean,
Deadpool just bites the wrong person.
No, I just mean in general, just the sheer amount of incursions happening right now. I mean, we have a Wolverine who's the new anchor being, but is from a different universe. We have X-23 who's from the future, technically. We have two Wolverines technically running around. And now we have Kidpool and Headpool just hanging out.
Why not?
In this universe, that universe is fucked. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's not going to survive.
Yep.
Doomsday / Secret Wars. We know that.
All right.
No,
Next, we got.
but no. Getting back to this, I mean, I love this book.
Yeah, it's fun. I love it
Okay,
too. I mean,
I'm not.
you never read his Wolverine run because you were crapping on Krakoa, but
I
go
will.
ahead.
I will say I'm not excited about this Wolverine Hulk.
Yeah.
Can I also say that
Yeah.
we have way too much Wolverine right now in
I
our
mean,
books? Well, I'm saying for this show in particular.
hmm. Better than Batman. Can you imagine if we're covering Batman?
Why? There's a lot of Batman books.
Oh, is there a lot of Batman books? I think they're creeping on 40% of DC's output might be Batman books, and I might be slightly exaggerating that.
No. What I just mean is for this episode alone, we have Wolverine Pool, Jeff the Landshark 3, Daughters, which technically has 2 Wolverines in it. And it kills. There's a Wolverine in that. And I think Ultimate Spider-Man is the only thing that didn't have Wolverine in it. Anyway, talking about that, we have our first book, Jeff the Landshark. Read him. Yeah, so we're covering 3 issues, so this is like 3 months worth, I believe. Written by Kelly Thompson, art by Toki Tokuro. So we have Jeff, and he's in New York City, and he's just taking a nap, and a butterfly comes, and Jeff decides to pack up, and then he sees Doctor Strange leaving the Sanctum Sanctorium. So Jeff is like, "Oh boy!" and he breaks and enters in by throwing the picnic basket.
Wasn't this one of the regular issues? No? Did we
No,
read this before? I felt like
no,
we
no,
read
no,
this before.
no. But Jeff touches the stones and he does the different things, but then he sends the being back.
Okay.
So then we get these 2 snakes, and they're like, "Yo, Jeff, you can't be here." Jeff sees a bunch of different stones, so he touches one gives him octopus arms, which yes, is just like that issue, but it's not that. Then he does another one, and it kind of looks like was it called Tiny Titans? Was that the name of the book back then?
Yep.
Yeah, it looks like Tiny Titans. Then he sees like the Ukrainian flag one, but he doesn't touch that.
Lord.
Well, it is. Then by accidentally, Jeff he knocks over a vase. The vase actually contains a shadow demon. The shadow demon steals Jeff's shadow. Jeff is upset because he doesn't have a shadow anymore. He tries to get his shadow back. He barks at it, tries to bite it, tries to, do a bunch of different things to fight it. So then Shadow Jeff jumps through a portal. So Jeff chases after it. We kind of get a cool little splash page thing going on. So then Jeff lands up in Montreal. He runs into Deadpool. Deadpool's happy to see Jeff, but he doesn't understand what Jeff is trying to say. So Jeff does charades. Finally, Deadpool understands. Okay, so you're looking for your shadow version of you. Then another portal opens up. Jeff jumps through it before giving Deadpool a high five. And that's where the issue ends. Also, I just want to formally say thank you, Marvel. At least for a few of these Jeff issues, you finally put the fucking letter page in the back of the issue.
I don't think they were listening to you with that one.
This is a party time for liquor.
This was fun. I agree. Issue 2, written by Kelly Thompson, Tokitokoro. Jim Campbell on colors and Joe Camagna on letters. All right,
Before
so
you start, real quick, I didn't know that Butch Geist
mhm.
died.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Also, that
Hmm.
photo they use of him that's like looks like it's from the 70s or whatever. Yeah, that looks like my dad from
The
the
Marvel Age cover.
70s. Yeah, that looks like my dad from the 70s. Anyway, continue.
All right. So Jeff lands in nowhere, capital K on that one, where he runs into Rocket and Groot. Rocket swears his name is Donovan because he can't remember his name. Of course, Jeff's not cool with that, and it's a running gag that Rocket's trying to rename him Donovan. He finds some translator that he puts to Jeff, and actually, it only translates into MODOK emojis, which doesn't
Well,
quite work.
no. It can't translate his language because MODOK copyrighted the language that Jeff speaks, so it can't be translated.
They
And
did, yes.
Rocket's like,
So,
who the fuck? Continue.
um, so of course, Jeff starts chasing his shadow again, and they go into the collector's museum where Jeff ends up knocking over some stuff, and he frees a what is it called? A piquant. So Jeff, Groot, and Rocket try to trap this piquant back in a stasis thing because they can't let it run free. And in order to do that, Rocket builds Jeff a miniature kind of mech suit where he can be loud and threatening to scare this thing into the cage. Then the Shadow Demon Jeff appears again, jumps through a portal, and Jeff follows him in his mech suit. Where in Louisiana, Gambit and Rogue finally have some alone time, and in drops Jeff, and we get it. Sugar.
Were you trying to say
To be continued.
Were you trying to say croissant in French? You're like a croissant.
Cousin. No, I wasn't though.
Uh,
This was a 0.1 for me. I didn't like
yeah,
this.
this was it. As much as I do like Rocket and Groot, yeah, I mean, I understand this is for kids, but yeah, this one was totally, you could just browse it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're going all the way to a browse?
Well, that's what a 0.1 is.
Oh, okay. Yes, you're right. It's late. Take us to the next issue.
As soon as I get to it. Same creative team.
We've got Kelly Thompson writing, Tokito Tokoro on art, Jim Campbell on colors, Joe Carmagna on letters, Gorohiru on covers, Tokito Paco Medina, and Federico Blee on one cover, on two different covers, Luciana Vecchio on another cover, Kat Walkington on production, Emerald Bansadon assistant editor, Jordan D. White, Sith Overlord, Jordan D. White editor, C.V. Sobolski editor in chief. Marvel
So the
presents
issue.
Jeff the Land Shark. Yeah, finally.
Oh my god! I was ready. You just kept going, so I was like, okay. So the issue starts off. Mecha Jack gets thrown through the window. Gambit and Rogue decide to start fighting it. Jeff finally comes out. Rogue's like, oh, okay, it's Jeff. They're trying to understand what he's trying to say. So Rogue's like, hey, you don't mind if I borrow some of your powers? Jeff is like, sure. So Rogue gives Jeff a little kiss on the head. And this panel is just so adorable. It's just Jeff like rah, 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 and Rogue's like rah, 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 rah. So we just get expedition dump of what's going on. Gambit makes some gumbo. So they explain, what's going on with the bunch of the Dungeon and Dragon dice. Then there's the Ukrainian flag one, and apparently that one.
The stones that he took from Doctor Strange's Sanctorum.
Yeah, the D20s. So Doctor Strange is into Dungeons and Dragons. Apparently the Ukrainian flag one gives you dual powers. Rogue Oh, we forgot to mention the thing with Deadpool. That Deadpool's like, here, I'm going to give you a plot device, and apparently Jeff has infinite skin pockets.
Yes.
So Rogue gives Jeff a note for him to put in his infinite skin pockets to explain what's going on, like he's a kindergarten student. It's so adorable. Um, Portal opens again. Jeff jumps through it. Now we're in Madripoor. Uh, of course, I didn't know this. I didn't know Luna Snow is a pop star.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, didn't know
Oh yeah.
that. I mean, I know nothing about the character. All I know is she was originally created for a mobile game and then became a big deal.
Yep.
There, okay. Yes, I have a question. Is this Betsy or is this the other one?
Quanon.
So this is Quian?
Quanon. I think it's Kanan is how you pronounce it, but yes.
Because he says, so they're both Psylocke? That's what I'm
Nope.
confused about.
Nope. Betsy is Captain Britain.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I was just so confused. I'm like, I'm out of the loop. I don't know what's going on. The hands show up. Jeff falls through the portal. They're like, oh, awesome, Jeff is here. Jeff uses the Ukrainian flags. Now he has both Psylocke's power and Wolverine's power and the power to Ukrainian people. So he starts fighting the hand with them, and Jeff has Wolverine claws and he has kinetic teeth. Uh, so he starts, fighting the hand. The hand finally runs off. Luna Snow is there too, helping them fight. Wolverine's like, oh, thanks, bub. Thanks for your help. The hand runs off. Jeff spits up the D20. Wolverine reads the note, so he's like, okay, I understand now. Psylocke's like, yeah, sure, we'll help. So they decide to chase after where they think they saw Shadow Jeff go. Shadow Jeff knocks over another Shadow Vase, so now we have two Shadow Jeffs. Dun dun dun.
We have a baby Shadow Jeff.
This is a party time fruit liquor. This was so much better than the last issue.
I agree. I think the story arc might run too long, though.
We have two more issues.
Next issue isn't the last. That might be
Uh,
a bit much.
can I
They
just
could have done
say,
this in probably three.
I love how they drew Gambit and Rogue in this.
Yeah.
How the art, I mean, like the artist drew them like they were in like a romance manga. You know what I mean? Like it's
I
just like,
guess.
oh, I love the character designs here. So what is Luna's? I mean, we can save Luna for a Merc file, but real quick, like just power. What's her power?
I think she's just ice.
Okay,
Could
ice
be
power.
wrong.
Gotcha. I mean, we'll save it for a Merc file down the line one day.
Yeah, and she's a big character in Rivals.
All right. So you want to take us into another fucking Wolverine book?
Yes, Wolverines and Deadpools #2,
Or as we're calling this,
written
daughters.
by Scott's favorite Cody Ziegler, art by Roj Antonio, Goro EFX on colors, Travis Lantham on letters, and it's the Deadpool creative team from the main book. All right, so we're in Simcaria where our teams decide that they need to team up, but to do that, they actually have to blend into the night. So, boom, they get their black and gray X-Force costumes.
Yeah, motherfucker. Which
and then we learned that
thank God Laura has her midriff. Like she couldn't get a normal fucking suit.
No, the midriff is help her be more stealthy.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fabric to move around and make noise.
Anyway, continue.
Yes, so Shadow King is still searching for the perfect vessel since he no longer has a human host. He has Agent X and Lady Bullseye to do his bidding. So the team is trying to teach the people of the city how to defend themselves when they come back for their children. Um, that night, of course, the attack does happen, and our team does try to hold them off, but you know, it's a tough battle. Um, sorry, it's a tough battle, and you know the bad guys kind of hold their own. Eventually, Ellie does kind of get the drop on um, Agent X, but of course, he heals just like Deadpool, so um, he gets the drop on her, and then she gets taken by Shadow King, and the issue ends with her kicking everybody's ass, um, and then pretending to be snapped out of it until Deadpool hugs her and she stabs him in the neck.
This is a part time for liquor.
I enjoyed this as well.
Um, so when Wolverine and Ellie are training the town,
Hmm.
all I could think of is Mulan. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Did you send me daughters when I asked for sons? You're
The
the
worst
one.
part is because of my kids, I know that damn song too. Yeah,
That song is amazing,
woman
though.
always least.
That movie's awesome. You're the
It is. I
loneliest
never watched a live action one though.
I've ever met. No one did. But you bet. Okay, Deadpool with the hard hat. Okay,
Yeah, he's doing his Bob the Builder thing.
there I do have one critique for Rouge Antonio.
Hmm. His
I
faces.
Yeah, you're close. I don't like how he draws Deadpool's head because for his mask he draws like so his ears are protruding.
Hmm.
Go to like go to the when they introduce the go to the page when they introduce the X-Force suits.
Okay.
Zoom into Deadpool.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, you
Could it be
see.
just be the angle?
Well, I thought like, oh, maybe it's just this or something, and then I went back to previous pages, and no, that's how he draws it. So he draws it so like you see the ears in the mask, and I'm like, ooh, yeah, no.
Hmm.
I which is like, okay, I guess that kind of makes sense that you don't want a skin type mask, but whatever. Yeah, that's my only critique. You know, can still draw better than you and I ever could. Just a small little critique
Oh,
I
okay.
have. Yeah. Anything else? Oh yeah. Also, where the fuck was this book the whole entire time we were reading Ziegler's Run? Because this is amazing. What about the part when Ellie is like, "Thank God I have all these pouches where I have a pin particle, which I totally didn't steal for the shield." And then Agent Act is like, "Ah, yes, I was trained by Taskmaster too. He's a pain in the fucking ass." I'm also glad that we just got Agent X. I felt like that trademark, was about to expire, so Marvel had to quickly throw him in a book. I'm not complaining he's here. I'm just saying that it's like, oh, awesome. We finally see Agent X again. Must have been the trademark. Because the last time we saw him was in 2008.
No, I'm sure he popped up in a scene here or there.
I mean, I'm just saying we saw the last time I can recall I ever saw him was in Team Up, but I'm sure he was probably in one of those fucking 9.99 issues. God, remember there was the fucking Shakespeare issue?
Yes.
And like the fucking beta cucks that we are, we had to buy that book.
We do it for the show.
God, there's 9.99 books for the worst fucking things. There was that. God, what else did they make 9.99?
A couple books. I don't remember if 1,000 was, but they did some funny stuff with their numbering for a while.
1,900. No, but I'm saying like with Duggan's run, wasn't there just like, oh, we're going to do like a whole entire issue, which is like the main story, and then we're going to like show what's going on with the Prestons, and then show what's going on with Uncle Frankie, and then show what's going on with David, and show what's going on with Addis. Remember Agent Addis?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
All right, so Agent X was in the Deadpool Nerdy 30.
That was probably $9.99.
That book, and he was in Marauders in 2019.
Did anybody fucking read that?
Of course, that book was fantastic.
I still find it weird that the X-Men were in a group called the Marauders.
You read the issue, you'd understand it. Jerry Duggan doing his thing.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, that's like, if I decide me and my Jewish friends are going to go start a group and we're going to call ourselves the Nazis. Like, what the fuck? Why are you naming yourself after a group that wanted to exterminate you?
That's the first thing she thought of when she had to come up with a name, and they were pirates, so.
You know what else was fucked up? That they named the cat Salem on Sabrina the Teenage Witch after one of the worst witch massacres ever.
They're taking it back.
I mean, again, that's like if I named one of my kids Auschwitz. Like, what the fuck?
I don't know. But yeah, Agent X was an issue of Marauders. He was at a funeral in the crowd. And before that, he was in the Domino series by Gail Simone in 2018. Or 2019.
Oh, okay. So the trademark wasn't about to expire. Okay, good. And talking about a trademark that needs to.
That's 6 years ago. Jeez.
Talking about a trademark that needs to expire. We have Deadpool kills the
Marvel... wait. Did we rate this? What did you say?
Oh, I said this is Party Time Fruit Liquor.
Party Time Fruit Liquor? Okay, we're in agreement. Sorry, go ahead.
I am scrolling. Talking about a thing that a trademark that needs to end. We have Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe one last time. Written by Colin
which means we're not getting any more Deadpool kills, right? Right?
Like I said, this is our version of Age of Apocalypse. Whenever is the anniversary of this event, we have to bring it back. And art by Dalibor Telegic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Lee Lowridge on colors. Don't skimp on the colorist.
Oh, Lee Lowridge on colors. I'm so used to sometimes the artists also being the colors. Anyway, so we get a thing where Deadpool's doing a quick recap how he killed Hydra, Werewolf Captain America, Magic, Red Hulk. Deadpool's talking about how he had a bunch of, he got the symbiote and how he got the, magic powers and Mjolnir and Ghost Rider's whip and all that stuff. So he finally appears on the homeworld of Flux Paradisia. I'm just calling her Flux.
Doxica, but yes, Flux.
So we get Champion Hulk. I guess that's what we call this Hulk.
Gladiator.
Yeah, Gladiator Hulk. Deadpool just says, he's like, Gladiator Hulk's like, well, I'm going to kill you. And basically Deadpool's just like, yeah, well, I can just snap your neck. And he snaps Gladiator Hulk's neck. He mentions how he killed 2 Hulks. So he finds a layer of Flux. And who happens to be in this layer, Corwin?
Duck.
Quack. Quack, motherfucker. I am here to kick ass and eat bread, and I am all out of bread. Meet my team. I have a Spider Woman who's hot. I have Marvel Zombie Spider Man. I have two Wolverine apocalypses. A, a lizard Doc Ock, and Giant Man Zombie. Quack, quack, quack.
and
You can't
and
fucking
and
stop.
Malice.
And Malice, you can't fucking stop me. Unless you
You know
have.
who Malice is, right?
No.
Invisible Woman when she went dark.
Oh, okay. You
Another Marvel Rivals costume.
you can't fucking stop me. Unless you have Havoc's beam. Yeah, what the fuck? You take out Juggerduck in one fucking panel? This should have been a whole fucking miniseries taking down Juggerduck, okay? Let me tell you something, people. Juggerduck is unstoppable. Nothing can beat the Juggerduck, bitch. Apparently, Deadpool can with just one fucking blast of like his Iron Man Havoc suit. Um. Anyway, so we find out that Flux and Alfie are one and the same. They're sisters. Uh. We find out that Flux's plan has been all along to actually make this Deadpool the champion of the multiverse, to have this champion go and basically kill the worst, and the best of the best. So this champion pool can literally be the champion, and then we can finally send you to the one universe to rule them all. Uh, Alfie finally takes control of her sister. Alfie says, Deadpool, you got to do it. You got to kill me. Deadpool does. He stabs her, and then Deadpool just fucking goes back home. And then he says, who am I joking? If there was a Flux here, I had to go find another Flux. This is the worst fucking landing in the world. Oh my god. This gets a gentleman's decoy. If it wasn't for Juggerduck, this would get a Vulture
Damn.
field. This was so bad.
Damn.
This ending. I think
Yeah.
it's just Colin Bunn just being like, I'm fucking done. Can I get the wrecking crew in here? No? Okay, I can't phone it in. Okay. Let me just have a
I mean, it's
monologue go on. And this was bad, dude. This was so fucking bad.
and it's supposed to be like the end of it, one last time, but they still leave it open to come back again. It's like, why?
Because it's our fucking Age of Apocalypse. And when it's another anniversary, we're going to get this fucking book again. Because you
No, but Age
motherfuckers
of
keep
Apocalypse
buying
is
it.
good. Age of Apocalypse is fun.
Yeah, so was this the first time we did it.
Hmm.
I mean, technically, we did see him in What If. Thank fucking God we're not getting a season 4. But could you imagine if we got this in What If?
Mm.
Oh my God. No, dude, this was. I mean, going through it, I was like, okay, this is fine. I like this issue. This issue was okay. Then we get to this where he doesn't stick the landing. And like you said, they leave it open ended. Like I guess I'm still going to go after if there's another Flux and Alfie out there, and it's just like, ugh, this gets a this gets a fucking gentleman's decoy, and overall, I would say this book is just a 0.1 because it's good until you get to this issue. It's just like Alien Earth. You get to it, and you're like, what the fuck? You missed the point.
I think we got to put spoilers in for Alien Earth, but yes. Yeah, I agree.
So
Point
you're giving it
completely
a
missed.
gentleman's decoy.
Yeah, I didn't like this issue that much, especially the ending. It was halfway through this issue, just fell apart.
And then what would you give the mini overall?
Overall, I give it a 0.1. This last issue is where it really kind of fell. It was fine before that.
Well, we can save this for a Merc File one day. Not a Merc File, a hit list of what's your order of all the Deadpool kills series.
I would have to reskim it all because I do not remember.
Oh, I remember all of them. Unfortunately. I might tell you something. Spoilers, this one's at the bottom. And talking about the bottom, what the fuck? We have Pastel Vision.
Pesto Vision.
We have Ultimate Spider-Man 93. Let me tell you something. When I was reading this, Corwin messaged me and he's like, I'm on Ultimate Spider-Man. I said, so am I. I hate this fucking book. I'll let you, the listeners, think of why I hated this fucking book. This fucking issue. I'm sorry. Okay? Now locked in, guys? Okay, Corwin? Take it away.
Look at the show notes while I do this. Issue 93 of Ultimate Spider-Man. Written by Brian Michael Bendis, art by Mark Bagley.
Oh, guys, Corwin's sharing bondage porn with me, and I don't know how to feel.
That is Malice from the comics and from Marvel Rivals. Colors by hold on.
Ink by Danny Mika, colors by Richard Eisenoff, VC Corey's Petit, letterer Kate Levin, production Nicole Booz, assistant editor John Barber, associate editor Ralph Macchio, editor Joe Casada, editor-in-chief Dan Buckley, publisher. Covered by Mark Bagley and Richard Eisenoff.
Yeah, you can always tell his colors. All right, so here we meet Augustus Beezer, who is the host of the talk show, or the not talk show. What do they call it?
Reality show.
Reality show. Thank you. Reality show that takes place on Genosha, which is the
Krakoa
Island. Krakoan Island, which is off of the coast of Genosha, where they are hunting mutants for sport, and the executive producer is a one albino dreaded Mojo.
As soon as I saw that, I got, oh yeah, I remember that. It was a dreadlock, fat, albino dude. It's Mojo in this universe.
So a majority of this issue is complete splash pages with Deadpool commentary running, or Deadpool and Augustus Beezer's commentary running along the pages.
Now, and Corwin, did you think I was going to enjoy this?
No, not at all, because it's annoying with all the panels commentary of crap. I could see it. I could see where they're going with it, because at this time reality shows was the thing, and they're really hamming it up for the audience, and
Deadpool breaks the fourth
being
wall.
A reality show. Not even the fourth wall, but just the interviews, or the pre-recorded conversation interviews that they're playing during the action and stuff.
I mean, I understand, and this is how you get Deadpool to break the fourth wall in this universe.
Yeah, I guess that as well, but we do learn that all these Reavers were humans that undergone these surgeries to become powerful enough to defeat mutants, kill mutants. They give it the humanity in order to kill mutants. And that's literally the majority of the issue, where we show the X-Men are all scattered, and Spider-Man are all scattered and being picked off and attacked by the Reavers, except eventually they do tend to get the upper hand. And at the end, Spider-Man unmasks Deadpool, and it's Charles Xavier? Question mark?
Okay, so let's just talk about that reveal back then. This was a big deal when we saw this reveal. I mean, obviously we find out that it wasn't Xavier, but back then, everybody was like, oh shit, because you knew, as we discussed this last episode, you knew that Ultimate Xavier was a fucking dick. So it was one of these things that people were, no, I'm dead serious. People were speculating online that Xavier, might have been trafficking mutants. Maybe he secretly actually fucking hated mutant, himself and stuff. So like, because he was just such an asshole. You could picture this character doing it. So when we saw this panel, a lot of people actually were really thinking like, oh shit, we're finally going somewhere, with this. Only to find out it's actually Deadpool. Spoiler, but
You have not gone to the next issue yet. Stop spoiling.
yeah, and talking about trafficking people to islands, release Epstein files, Trump. What are you scared of?
We're still getting on a watch list after this episode.
Um, okay, so now talking about the critiques. Oh my god, the fucking commentary thing. I was like,
It got boring
I
fast.
don't want to read this. And oh my god, just the hate-filled spew they were saying in this.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, and then also, Bendis, have you ever heard the term "killing your darlings"? There are way too many X-Men in this book.
Bite your tongue.
No. What I'm trying to get at is, and it's almost like half of them are just standing around doing fucking nothing. He should have just like only taken like 3. You see what I'm trying to
I
get
agree.
at?
Rogue didn't get much play at all.
Rogue does nothing in this. To be honest, I think we don't see Rogue again except for that one splash page. I understand that we'll get into next issue about where some of these characters go, but it's just like you probably could have gotten rid of Colossus. Honestly, I mean, Angel really doesn't do anything. I mean, you could have just gotten rid of that helicopter scene and put more of this fucking commentary on page or something. I don't know, but I'm just saying, like, you should have just kept it to just like Nightcrawler, Jean Grey for the obvious reason, Kitty Pryde for the obvious reason, and then I don't know, Rogue. I guess he likes not Rogue. Storm because he likes Storm. Like, I don't think, like, who else, why do we have all these characters here for no reason? Angel, no, get rid of him. That's all. That's what I just mean by kill your darlings. Like, you have way too much going on here. You should have gotten rid of half the fucking X-Men. Because they do nothing.
Next issue.
No, we have retro ads.
Ugh.
All right, we have an ad for 6 feet of gum, 6 nights of fun. We have introducing Bubble Tape, which you can win a trip, Corwin. You can win a trip for 6 to Orlando, Florida. Stay in a suite at the Nick Hotel for 6 nights. You will enjoy the huge water slide and game room. And you can win one of 200 portable DVD players or thousands of other prizes.
I'm already in Florida.
And the Nick Hotel is just a Holiday Inn. Oh, and talking about DVD players, I was at Barnes & Noble. First off, everybody, we're not covering Deadpool Samurai Volume 3 because we covered those issues already individually. Because I was at Barnes & Noble, I saw the manga, I browsed through it just to see, like, oh, maybe they publish, like, the rest of the volume or whatever, the season. No. It's just everything that we covered, just like one backup story regarding Sakura Spider. So we will not be covering Deadpool Samurai Volume 3 because we already covered it. Anyway, so when I was in there, it was like, let me just go to the DVD section they have over there. See if they have any Simpsons season DVDs I can buy. They didn't. But when I was over there, did you know they still make and I'm not, when I say DVDs, I mean legit DVDs.
Yeah.
I thought everything was just standardized Blu-ray now.
No.
My mind was blown. I mean, no, seriously, guys, they had Rise of Skywalker on DVD. And I was like, what the fuck? Why? They're still making. And then when I was on Amazon, because I was looking for Superman 2025 Steelbook, that's on DVD too. Why the fuck are we still making DVDs? Just make everything Blu-ray. I know we're fucking old, and I'm the only digital. Like I still believe in buying physical media when it comes to actual
Me too.
books and DVDs. But what the fuck? Why are they still making DVDs? Anyway, so we have that. While we're at this, you should count how many fucking splash pages this book had.
On it.
We have WWE classic superstar figures. That's a double page spread for that. We had Marvel Legends Showdown, which these aren't really figures. These are just ones on stands. But then we have Marvel Legend icons, which you could get Iron Man, Captain America, or Wolverine. We also had Masterworks, which was comic covers come to life. So we have one of Amazing Spider-Man, which is Spider-Man on a wall fighting the Green Goblin. And then we have the Fantastic Four. Doesn't say it's issue. No, it's not the issue 1 cover, but it's Mole Man and some kaiju. You can also buy that.
That is the first issue.
That kaiju actually comes out of the ground fully. I thought it was always just like a head blob thing.
It's like half of it.
Oh, okay. Well, this is like the whole thing. Whole kaiju. Anyway, we have a double page spread for TNA, Total Nonstop Action Wrestling Impact figures.
So there's 11 splash pages, and the last page is a single page.
Oh my god.
The whole book is splash pages.
Then we have what the fuck is all this? Basically, it's Marvel candy. So you can get like rolling with bubblegum yo-yos of Wolverine, and yeah, this probably didn't last. And then we have Verb. It's what you do. Page spread on the back cover. All right. We'll take us into Ultimate. Oh, this is a dislike. You?
Yes.
I mean, I know you're going to say Bagley Art's amazing, but oh my god, this was so bad.
It can't save it.
Ultimate Spider-Man issue 94. Written by Brian Michael Bendis, art by Mark Bagley, John Dell with Mark McKenna on inks, Justin Ponser, colorist, VC Corey Petit, letterer, Tom Valenti, production, Nicole Booth, assistant editor, John Barber, associate editor, Ralph Macchio, editor, Joe Quesada, editor-in-chief, and Dan Buckley, publisher, covers by Mark Bagley and Isra Eisenoff. So we get the Ryan Seacrest guy who's like, can you believe the big reveal? Charles Xavier is Deadpool. But then Spider-Man punches him and says, yo, you fuckers. Remember? He can use a inducer device to make him anybody he wants to be. Meanwhile, we have Mojo, just Jesus Christ. He has Charles Xavier in a mutant inhibitor collar, watching it all in Clockwork Orange style with his eyelids open. Meanwhile, we have the X-Men regrouping, and then we have the Ravagers. Yeah, we have them regrouping, and they're saying, we're going to kill everybody. We need to get off this island. They discuss, Deadpool and Ryan Seacrest discuss, yes, this is the real Spider-Man. The X-Men finally decide not to hold back and start fighting everybody. Nightcrawler kind of does drop thing on Deadpool. Angel flies him up in the air, drops him. Colossus punches him. Spider-Man punches Deadpool. Then finally, Spider-Man unmasks Deadpool, and what does Deadpool look like? He looks kind of like the Martians from Mars Attacks. We just see Deadpool unmask, and he has like a transparent head and no skin. His brain's partially showing. He has no eyelids, and he says, "You fools! I even sacrificed myself so I can kill you, mutant scum." Kitty phases through Deadpool to save Spider-Man from being shot in the head. Deadpool's like, there's an explosion. I don't know why does Deadpool explode. Whatever. Um,
Well,
Cyclops.
Kitty disrupts electronics when she phases through it.
What the fuck is electronic on him?
He's cyborg.
Okay. Even though when we see his chest is bare, but whatever. Cyclops comes, does like his optic blast and everything. Jean Grey's there. They're like, "Oh, we have to find Xavier." Jean, can you hear me? So everybody in the room freezes except for Mojo, and then we see the inhibitor collar opens up. I don't. Who opens up the collar?
I believe Jean. Sorry, far from the mic. I believe Jean did it telekinetically.
Okay. I wasn't sure, or Jean made one of the people in the room do it, whatever. His collar opens, and Xavier's like, "Now, I'd like to have a word with you about what you said about me and my students." Because Mojo kept on calling them terrorists. We hear a scream, and then just out of the shadows comes Xavier. He's in the wheelchair. He has like a towel around his waist, and he's like, "Oh, I'm so weak, but thank you for saving me. Spider-Man, you are a good man." And Spider-Man's like, "Hey, can I move in the mansion? Because my my Aunt May is going to kill me." They fly off. We see Deadpool. He survived. He's just standing on Krakoa, on smokes coming from him, holding his mask. Kitty says she's upset because the hate, it never stops. They get back to Kitty and Peter. They get back to Peter's house, ready to face Aunt May, but nobody's there. They think, "Oh, Aunt May's looking for me," and then they go in the answer machine and they find out that Aunt May's she's getting some D by a doctor, and he dodged a bullet. Da-da-da-da-da-da. So, just Jesus Christ, just that it's such a small panel, but you're seeing Xavier come out of the shadow.
Mm-hmm.
Just knowing that he just fucking trigger
Did
warning.
something terrible.
Trigger warning, he just mind raped Mojo to the point that, he is just fucking mush. Jesus.
Maybe he lobotomized him.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But because I think that's it. I think we never see Mojo ever again.
Good.
And we don't see Deadpool until Deadpool kills. Because
we see that Deadpool and Deadpool kills.
Yeah, we see Deadpool fight Ultimate Deadpool and Deadpool kills. I think that was the second or third Ultimate meeting that ever happened by that point.
I don't remember.
Because I think by that point we had Peter met Miles, R. Reed met the Maker. Is that what he's called now? Ultimate?
Yes.
Reed? So we had Reed meet the Maker when he wasn't the Maker yet. And then it was a big deal and then we finally had Deadpool meets Ultimate Deadpool. It was like, oh shit. Yeah, we're getting like an Ultimate crossover. I like this. This was better. Overall, I hated this arc. Even back then when I read this, I hated this arc. And you could tell Bendis hates Deadpool.
I mean, I think it was an experiment. It just didn't work.
What would you give this issue? Like or dislike?
Dislike still.
And the arc overall?
I can't even remember the first. I think I liked the first two. I mean, him and Kitty dating and fighting on the streets and stuff. Overall, I probably give it a
We have
pretty
like or
low
dislike.
0.1.
No, we
dislike.
only do like or dislike. in Pacivision?
I'm gonna give it dislike overall.
God, you can say that about Bagley, you motherfucker. You disgust me. No, I'm joking. Um, yeah, this wasn't good. We finally ripped off
As
the
a whole
Band-Aid.
arc.
Thank God we don't ever have to do this. We had to do Wolverine Origins.
Actually, that's Steve Dillon, the Steve Dillon art. I don't remember that being bad.
But I remember Origins being pretty bad. I don't want to do it, Grandpa. Okay, retro ads. We have Over the Hedge, the game, available now on Xbox, GameCube, and PlayStation 2 and PC, and Nintendo Game Boy Advance and Nintendo DS. Do you remember this movie? Oh
What
my!
was it again?
Over the Hedge.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's Bruce Willis, right?
Yes.
Yes, I remember.
And
That wasn't bad.
I'm just thinking, like, Jesus Christ. I think even DreamWorks had forgot they ever did this movie.
No, that was a favorite one of my sons, Gianni, when he was little, because he loved animals, and we watched all of them damn things. Even the
It was
what's the one
baseball.
Martin Lawrence as the bear and Ashton Kutcher as the deer.
Over, I don't open season or something. I
Yeah, I think
remember.
open
I was
season.
about to mention that too. Remember that movie? Yeah, that movie
Yes.
sucked. All I remember is Bros Before Doze.
Oh yes.
Oh god, but I do also remember that Over the Hedge was based off of a comic strip, I think. Because there used to be
I'll take your word for it.
this website way back in the day that would track, like, when people were buying in the mid 2000s, when all the studios were buying, comic book rights, and they would just list everything, and I would go to it, like, every day to get updates on all the different comic book movies, like Ultraviolet and stuff. And I just remember Over the Hedge was like a big deal because apparently it was based off of, I think, like a comic strip or something. Then we get Applejack's Maze. Just promoting the cereal Applejacks. No, I didn't do the maze. Because, this issue might be worth something one day. Did I ever tell you that
Okay.
story real quick about my friend in high school with the Death of Jason Todd issue?
No.
Yeah, he was telling me, he's like, oh yeah, my mom's boyfriend, when I was growing up, he had like a comic book collection, and he actually broke up with my mom because I did like the puzzle that was in the Death of Jason Todd issue. Yeah, that book that's probably, and he's the same age as me, everybody. I'm old, so this was probably in the 90s. Yeah. When he decided to, like, do the crossword puzzle in it or something. And that book goes for a pretty penny.
Not anymore.
Not that book. I as soon as I saw this, I was like, oh, holy shit, I remember these. People will go crazy. Marvel Hero Clicks.
Oh yeah.
Did you have any of those?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
They're too small for me.
Anyway, this is for the Danger Room pack, which gives you Beast, Colossus, gives you Archangel when Angel had blue skin, but he had his wings back and he was in the white and red outfit. Jean Grey when she was in the X Factor outfit, the red and yellow. And when Cyclops was in the blue and white. And when Storm was in the black outfit.
Mohawk
and then
Storm.
Stiltman's there for some odd reason. Hey Corwin, do you want to get a Marvel birthday cake? Because you can go to cakes.com and you can get one where it's Spider-Man on top of a gargoyle on top of a building with in the windows is Venom and Green Goblin and Doc Ock, or you can get a different cake, which is Hulk and Spider-Man and Wolverine busting out of a brick wall. We have a ad for a Yu-Gi-Oh! GX trading card set. Mike Rogers probably has a boner right now. Like, oh my god, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Game is even better than Magic the Gathering. You know what's better than Magic the Gathering? A real vagina. Anyway, Corwin, do you remember this? Last Planet Standing.
Last Planet?
This was the end of the MC2.
Oh.
With Mayday Parker.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember Last Planet Standing.
Yeah. And then we have an ad for X-Men Fairy Tales, issue 1.
Isn't that,
C.B. Cebulski, it says, and Sana Takeda, which Sana Takeda's art's awesome. But, yeah, the writing was there the whole time about C.B. Cebulski. We got zippers. Marvel.
What?
They're stupid ring pops. Marvel candy again. Then we have the X-Men The Last Stand, the official game, now out on GameCube, Game Boy Advance, Nintendo DS, Xbox 360, PlayStation 2, and Xbox. I will say, I do remember that if you buy the Game Boy Advance version of this, I believe you can play as X-23. No, I'm dead serious. She's a playable character in that version of it. I think I might have.
I do not remember.
I think I have this game on both GameCube and Game Boy Advance. And then the back ad is for Rampage Total Destruction, out now on PlayStation 2 and GameCube. Only $19.99. Remember when video games were $19.99? No.
I think I remember Super Mario 3 being like $50.
You know, Earthbound was like $90.
Don't remember that game.
Mother. Okay. Anyway, so we have a Merc File. Let's do this quick. We are doing it on Doorman. His first appearance was yes, we're going that far back. Remember, we said we were going to do a Merc File on Doorman when we covered Deadpool and Great Lakes Initiative, when that was part of Cable and Deadpool. Anyway, the Doorman, his first appearance was in West Coast Avengers Volume 2, issue 46, in July 1989. Created by John Byrne. His alter ego, Damar Davis, Species. He's actually a mutant. I did not know that. And then it also says Angel of Death Hybrid. Team affiliation, Great Lake Avengers. Notable alliances, The Living Portal, Man of Doors, Deathurge, and Doorman. I can't believe we're doing this. Anyway, little is known of Doorman's life before he responded to Mr. Immortal's advertisement for a hero team that would eventually become the Great Lake Avengers. It has been revealed, however, that this is all from Wikipedia, however, that he is a mutant and is African American. I didn't know that because I've never seen him take his mask off. Before joining the Great Lake Avengers, Damar Davis, well, that makes sense, his name, was an average American, something during his years in college. Damar's mother died. Something during his years in college. He's an average American because his mother died. Who the fuck wrote this? After completing 4 years of college and 3 years of graduate school, Damar decided to answer Mr. Immortal's newspaper ad asking costume adventurers to work together and form a team. Damar, being a mutant with the unique teleporting ability, is able to allow his teammates entrances into almost any structure. He is a founding member of the Great Lake Avengers. He is first seen in public with a team by Hawkeye and Mockingbird, who later agreed to become their mentors. With the team, he helped Hawkeye and the West Coast Avengers against the witch endures. They also assisted Mockingbird in holding action against Terminus. After aiding the Thunderbolts against the villain Graviton, the team clashed with the mercenary Deadpool. His powers and abilities. Doorman has the ability to teleport people or objects through solid matter with his own body that serves as a portal of sorts. His mutant power operates by tapping into the Dark Force dimension as the Angel of Death. He possesses mediumship, Dark Force constructs, light speed, and supernatural durability. What the fuck? That took a hard left turn. Yeah, what's his mutant ability? You can make portals. Okay, cool. Yeah, by going through the Dark Force dimension, and, sometimes the Dark Force constructs, mediums, so sometimes he's carrying demons inside him, and he's also the Angel of Death, and he can go light speed fast. What the fuck? And apparently he was mentioned in Ultimate Alliance too. And that's your Merc File, guys, on Doorman, who I thought was a Spider-Man ripoff. I can't tell if Corwin's actually asleep right now or he's telling me to wrap it up.
Oh my god. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm done. Look, we said we would do. Look, the Merc Files have never been great on this show. And I was like, I don't want to do back-to-back hit lists since we'll probably do a hit list next episode. But yeah, that's Doorman for you.
Well, Ultimate Spider-Man to Doorman is not a good combination.
Wait, there's an Ultimate Doorman?
Oh, God. Look for that one shot coming soon.
Written by written by Colin Bond, because apparently he'll write anything.
Throw him enough money, hey. All right, let's get out of here.
All right, you want to end on anything else?
No, I think we're enough on a downer already.
Okay, well, man. Anyway, everybody, good night, everyone. Chicken Hulk here with a new PSA. With my PSA, I did a quick Google search for random facts. No number before 1000 contains the letter A. There were active volcanoes on the moon when dinosaurs were alive. Sudan has more pyramids than any country in the world. This human circulatory system is more than 60,000 miles long. And the Pope can't be an organ donor. And now you know. Oh, no, wait. I had to do this. Lemons float in water, but limes sink. And bees can fly higher than Mount Everest. And now you know.
How can you nobles live as you do and yet hold your head so high? We are not chattel. We are humans, no less than you. What flaw do you hold there to be in us? That we were born between a different set of walls? Do you know what it means to hunger? To sup for months on naught but broth of bean? While you wage your wars that you might grow fat, we are made to starve. You call us thieves, but it is you who steal from us the right to live.
You, no less human than we? Now there's a beastly thought. You've been less than we from the moment your base-born father fell upon your mother in whatever gutter saw you sired. You've been chattel since you came into the world, drenched in common blood.
By whose decree? Who decides such foul and absurd things?
Corwin here. Just wanted to take a moment to apologize to Scott and the rest of the listeners for taking so long to edit this episode and put it out. I got caught up with the Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles, that recently dropped. It's a remake of the 1997 Final Fantasy Tactics game and one of my favorites. As you can hear from the snippet, it is very hardcore. It's got some very heavy Game of Thrones-esque story, which I think it actually came out before Game of Thrones, so yeah. But great game. They've added voice acting as well. I highly recommend it, but I knew I took forever to put this podcast out because with the little bit of free time I had, I was playing this game, and I wanted to give a shout out to it so listeners can know about it and give it a shot. All right, see you guys next episode.